Hello Lefty Wannabes and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 323. Let's get started. We are on the beginning of week 47, so we will write the date, the day, the sentence, both upper and lowercase 2 times, the quote, both upper and lowercase 2 times, increasing numbers, and symbols. And the sentence is, bright vixens jump, dozy fowl quack. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. And the quote is, "There's no great genius without some touch of madness" by Aristotle. Let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, we're going to write the day over in the left-hand margin, day 323. It is November 19th, 2017. Almost forgot the date. Sometimes you don't even have to look at it, and you don't have to look at it, so you just don't even think about it. And it's Sunday, because it's the beginning of the week. And we'll go ahead and write our first sentence. So this is a sentence that I've written before. Bright vixens jump, dozy fowl quack. So it's just good to see it again and get back into some older stuff, but still good to have it down, practice it, get it all good, because eventually we'll have to move on to harder stuff. So it's good to practice with some of these easier sentences, shorter for sure. It's not really that the sentences are hard per se, because we're always writing these same letters. I guess it's just how long the sentences can affect it. So for the next 2 weeks, for the rest of this current lesson plan, they will be shorter sentences as they were last week. So that's because we're writing more in the quote area. So just keep that in mind. And because we are now in the second to last week of this current lesson plan, feel free to send me, or not send me, but in the comments, let me know what you guys might want to do, because we'll have 3 or 4 weeks of leftover time, I guess, to decide what we want to write for those 3 or 4 weeks. So let me know in the comments over these next 14 days so that I can put something together that hopefully everybody will like. Can't make any promises, but for the most part, I think most people have been liking the stuff that I've done, and I've definitely, used the suggestions in the comments. So feel free to put whatever you want, because I read them, and one person can tell you that yes, a lot of this, this most recent lesson plan came from them. At least some of the smaller stuff, like writing the day, the date, and then also increasing numbers. So something little, but still adds. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and move on to the quote. "There's no great genius without some touch of madness" by Aristotle. And this is one that I could see potentially going over onto 2 lines, but I shouldn't let that stop me from, writing well, leaving plenty of space where I need to. So just do what I need to do, and won't complain about it. And this may lead me to just write on 1 page every day now. So we'll see. And it looks like I may be able to fit this all on this one line, but for all caps, I highly doubt I'll be able to fit it all on one line. So today's picture will most likely, today's picture will most likely show some of my desk. And so you'll, looks like I don't know if the paper is a little bit flimsy or if maybe there's like a crumb or something right there, but I just tore the page a little bit. Or maybe I'm just getting so strong with my left hand that I don't know how to control my strength now. Nah, I kind of doubt it. But, yeah, so it's not bad. At the beginning, I had wanted to just condense everything as small as possible because I do write pretty small with my with my right hand. So I was trying to translate that over to my left hand, writing small with my right hand. So it, I did it, and then I tried writing big one day, and I was like, wow, it actually looks a lot better. So I just kept on writing with larger letters with my left hand. All right, now we'll go ahead and do the second iteration. I think this is a pretty good quote. There's no great genius without some touch of madness. When I hear this, it kind of makes me think about Albert Einstein or some sort of mad scientist, It's in the name. Oh, that's funny. I put there's no good genius. It should be great genius, but for his sake, I'll fix it. There's no great genius. Yeah. I don't want to downplay the genius's role, so I'll make sure to correct that. Yeah. But yeah, it makes me think of like some sort of mad scientist, somebody with a lab coat and beaker, stuff like that. The guy from Back to the Future. Yeah, that's what it makes me think of. I don't know if he was really all that smart because, he just made people go back in time and change history. So, I don't know. Maybe you can be genius, but you don't necessarily have to have good common sense. So, I guess there's a difference. Yeah, there must be. But anyways, just keep on writing this. I wouldn't consider myself a genius, but if I was, I guess I'd be have some touch of madness, and but I don't think the same is true about having a touch of madness. You're not necessarily a genius. So sorry to you guys out there who are a bit eccentric or crazed. You're not as cool as you thought, maybe. Who knows? Maybe you are as cool as you thought. Alright, go ahead and finish this up with Aristotle's name so that we know who said it. And again, it's great, not good, genius. Okay, and we are now going to move on to the numbers. We left off on 240 last time, so we'll go 241 up to 2060. And this is quite cool to see. Now we're traversing through 2000s to just see how many numbers we increase just every day. It's always amazing to see. So, yeah. And it's fun too. And it's good practice. So, it's just good all around. Good to have. Good to practice. Yeah. All right, move on to the second decade. Like I was saying, because this is a little bit longer, I probably won't write on the same page tomorrow because I don't want to try and squeeze the quote in, and also it just won't look good. So who knows, from now on I might be writing one page every day. Even though it won't be a full page, it'll be mostly full, which is good because then I'm not wasting space like I thought I used to be doing. So no concern there. All right, and now we'll go ahead and finish off with the symbols. It shouldn't be too bad. Just things that we should be used to by now. So, yeah. And moving on to the arithmetic signs, which are all fine and dandy, especially now that I am drawing them with this pen. It's a little bit easier because it's thin tip. All right, and there you have it, day 323, the beginning of week 47. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.